I should get... I just need more root resin, I guess. Man, resetting this run's gonna be pretty painful. Yeah, I was a little late on the jump, I think. Or, I don't know. It's kind of just like a meme on that attack. If you don't do it at the right time. Okay. Go get crafting kit.
And I can also that you're not then. Why not? I am Carly.
Crafting kit, let's go get some root resin. I guess there are, what, 4 around here? I haven't found a single one yet. 2 by this tree. And then 2 by this tree, and that's it. Let's go on Zapsien. Dude, I can't talk right now. I'm a little tired. Zaspien. Okay, we're good. I mean, we got a big pickup there. Go here. I just don't... I don't think it's worth delaying the fight to go get something like Axe Talisman. Probably. Because, again, like, the vast majority of our damage is coming from statuses. So, like, I just don't think it's worth the time that it takes to go get it. Any root resin around here? Spend much she did stagger and then continue attack loop. Well, as far as I'm aware, it's just some, like, that's what is what Opie said, like some frame perfect thing where she can just follow up with the front flip. But yeah, it should be faster now that I'm getting the 6 frost greases, I think. Hopefully. But yeah, that's why, like, jumping over that isn't necessarily the best idea, because she can do that. But yeah, I like, it kind of got messed up because she also, like, rot is genuinely an option here. And with triple rock grease, I can proc it. But it's a little slow based on the graces I have. I kind of really don't like status resistance in this game. Like, status, like, every time you proc a status on an enemy, they build up resistance to it. I don't really like it, dude. Maybe I'm the only one, but... I understand the purpose of it. Average Malenia combo right here. But yeah, I get the purpose of it, but I feel like the builds. Well, I guess what I think the purpose is to make it so that statuses aren't like you can't just mindlessly proc statuses over and over and over again. Like it's a way to nerf statuses, but basically what it does is nerf builds that don't have a lot of status. Like it's still so easily possible to, whoops, what am I doing? Pretty much ignore that whole thing if you have the right build, such as a double seppuku power stance build. You just don't care about that because you have so much buildup that it just doesn't matter. So it's not punishing those builds, which I feel like it's trying to nerf. It's punishing the ones like this, where you're just trying to use like a frost grease or something, and what am I doing here?
How many tries did it take you to beat her at first?
It's not a good roll. I say this feels like a much quicker phase 1 this time. It probably is, but this amount of health when I'm not going to use another frost grease is quite a lot of health. Surely not lucky. Oh my god, dude. I shouldn't have done that jump attack. Like, that jump attack, I could have easily gotten smoked there. 0 luck. Surely. Okay, 5 frost greases for this phase. Now, I'm not sure where to rebuff. I don't believe it's fast enough to rebuff on the riposts. But maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I wonder if here you have enough time. Like, I got further away that time. Oh my god, I hate when she does that, dude. What a scuffed sequence that was. least to go flower so I can rebuff. Like, I don't even know if one Frost Grease is enough at this point. To get good RNG. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, resist is so high already. Should be able to get her on this next one, though. It's not good for the eyes. I think that's a pretty decent way of dealing with that move. Like, instead of doing the jump, is you just pretty much... if you get far away enough, she doesn't really follow it up. So.
Extraordinary.
Okay, well, I only need 6 rock greases there, which is the amount I said.
Of a true lord.
Okay. Surely not immediate hit to, like, Margit or something. Yeah, good Malenia practice, though. Like, that wasn't 10 minutes. That was only, like, 9 minutes or so. Oh. I do think, though, Rot is likely a good play. I don't know. There it is. Now, can I hit 48 dex already? You can also go get the dex tier. I mean, yeah, surely, right? How much money do we have? Just straight up, like, almost 500. 480k is what you get from her, I guess. Just gonna get the whole stats for the whole run. Like, this is it, and now we just pump 64. That's crazy, dude. Okay, I'm gonna save a bit of money to upgrade. That's pretty fucking wild. We're already at end game stats. 62 dex. We killed 1 boss. No, I didn't foul foot, because I don't think it's... Like, I think it's overkill, right? Surely. This one, that one. I didn't start with stone sword, so we'll get 2 of those. Oh, these are the more expensive ones, but we're rich. Yeah, only 24 hits. Yeah, like Rot Grease, you wouldn't think it's good, but when you're doing that low damage, Rot is excellent on Malenia still. And I forget when it's best to use it. Probably like at the start of phase 2, maybe? Or at the start of phase 1. Like, I don't know if you can realistically get more. I don't think you can get more than 1 Rot proc, but getting 1 is big. It does a lot of damage. Okay, so we did that. Now we go get the build set up. I guess I'll go get the dex tier first. Yeah, it would really suck to die during the setup of this. It's a pretty intense first 10 minutes of the run. And yeah, this is all great runes, so like... I feel a lot more comfortable doing the any percent runs at this point just because of the length of them, you know? Alright, let's go with the wet blade. 18 strength, I'm just getting from two-handing. Or 16, but I have 12, and I just two-hand. I'm never going to one-hand this thing, so... Pretty fun to start a run with a fight like that, though. Like, that's really good stuff right there. Did I upgrade already? Yeah, okay. No, I'm not going to do real Loretta. No. No point. Like, we're just going to skip Haligtree on this. Because, like... I don't know why I'd go there. And she's already dead, so... Yeah, that'll save us a little bit of time, I suppose. That was not the cleanest Malenia, though, right there. Like, that one was a little scuffed. But I think it's just because I'm a bit tired or something. I really like the idea of this run, though. Like, you know what? Maybe this is what I should do. Instead of cheating in weapons... 2 stone swords are to get the Somber 5 and 6 in Old Altus. Instead of cheating in weapons, just give myself access to them immediately or something. Like, especially if it's from an enemy or boss. I like that. That's way more fun than doing this way, but I guess it kind of depends on the weapon, though. Right? Because, for example, if someone requested Dark Moon Greatsword, like, what would I do for that? Right, like that one doesn't make as much sense, but if it's from a boss, it can make sense. What if the weapon was Blasphemous? No, Blasphemous, I wouldn't do that. No, I think the weapon needs to be like super late. Like in this case, this is super late. But even Mogwin Spear, we're gonna do a Mogwin Spear run at some point, and we're not gonna cheat that in. We're just gonna go get it. Go kill Moog early. Fight a stealth for Dark Moon. Deal with the meteor attack. Maybe. Replace Sam with Blide. Will Mo get level 1 before Nihil? Oh, easily, dude. Very easily. Just go Starfist, and it's super easy. No need to cheese the Bellbearing Hunter on this run.
Well, it's been a... How can I help?
Pretty much always get the Beast Torch for Fort Feroth, but I pretty much also never go get the Radagon Source Seal, so... I'm just wasting my time. Although, I mean, I'm sure we still use Beast Torch somewhere. Yeah, we do. Like, even in Far Missoula, we use it. Yeah, Academy as well. Yeah, for this All Great Runes run, I'm pretty much just going to do the exact same order that I have been for the any percent into All Great Runes. It's been working out well. Obviously, Malenia is dead already, so... You know what, though? If Malenia's dead, I can take the Mogwin Medallion instead. Ah, look at that rhyme. That wasn't on purpose, but... Yeah, if Malenia's dead... We can just go take the... Oh yeah, and I used the Beast Torch in this room as well. We actually have a problem, and I'm not going to be able to get to +6 with the amount of runes I have. Because I usually Memory Grace out of this place. I mean, surely I can just go kill, like, Gillica or something. But yeah, so we can actually do the... Ah, shit, I should have gotten the Figure Severer then. Because that avoids doing Commander Nile. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully Fox is fine with this route. I think it's pretty cool that we can do it this way. But yeah, skip Commander Nile. Guess I should have at least leveled up. Oh, I guess I can. What's funny about this run is I actually feel like the setup is going to be shorter than it was for the Grafted Dragon. But that being said, I guess Margit and Godric were kind of part of the setup, so it makes sense. Dupe Remembrance. I suppose I could, but nah. Not going to do that. What I should have done is kept that, or just pick, like I can just pick up a soul somewhere. Like, we need to go get sleep pots at some point in the run, so I could just pick up the souls there. I usually don't get the sleep until way later, though, until Godskin. Could do it that way, though. Yeah, no, he was on board with Malenia at the start, but not with all this, like, extra skip stuff. Like, no Loretta, no Commander Nile. Hopefully I didn't get the bonfire here. I think I did. Nice, okay. Yeah, I'm calling them souls and I'm calling them bonfires now. The switch happens just like that, man. Happens real quick. I feel like I should waterfowl this guy off the horse. What if he says no? Well, honestly, it just doesn't matter. Like, I am 100% dictatorship here, so... Like, literally any of these run requests, I can just simply not do, and there's no penalty. Like, I can just simply not do it. I can take away your points. It doesn't matter. So... I will try to waterfowl this guy. And surely I won't die and have to reset a run 20 minutes in with a 10-minute Malenia. Beautiful. Alright, Golden Vow. You know what? I probably should have just gone straight to 15 Faith or something, so I don't know. Am I missing anything? Let's see if I have enough money to upgrade, actually. I'm just killing that guy. Yeah, mad with power. Should be able to get at least one level. Maybe?
Well, then I presume.
We can get another one. Okay, well, that's probably good enough. Axe Talisman is certainly not ideal. Let's go get multi-hit. And then once we get that, we'll get the +6. We fight Malenia with her own weapon? I don't think that's necessary, dude, to be honest. I feel like a 10-minute Malenia on a run is enough for a run like this. But yes, I could. I could, like, revive her and then fight her again, but... At that point, just cheat in the weapon, you know? At that point, just cheated in. Yeah, like, I definitely should have gotten that 15 faith because there's no way this is a run where we need Godric's when we're already level, like, 60 or whatever. Level 60 before Margit. Level 60 before pretty much anybody. Okay, I think we're good for Margit. Yeah, honestly, this is like a shorter setup than the Grafted Dragon. It feels like it, at least. Doesn't it? I was going to Waterfowl kill, but I honestly just don't even know if it would have been safe, because he could have just blocked it, so... I don't think it would have been safe. Oh, I didn't upgrade again. Funny how much better the Uchi is than the weapon you get from her. Hardest boss in the game.
Brave.
Well, honestly, that's just the difference between Somber and Smithing, I feel like. When you have a weapon that can go with so many different Ashes of War, and some of them are literally top Ash of War in the game, exclusive to the weapon type, and then you have a Somber weapon that's not able to use them, then yeah, sure. That's what's going to happen. But that being said, though, this thing as an R1 weapon seems insane. Based on the amount I've seen so far. Like, it just gets crazy numbers. Too bad you can't grease it, though. But you'd have to imagine it's way higher than something like the Uchi for an R1 build. Oh, let's see. Also got that nice poke. Pretty high damage for a poke. Look at that range as well. Whoa. What?
Well, thou art of passing skill.
Oh my god, I almost just straight up didn't roll that.
Run in thy veins.
Oof.
Tarnished.
Yeah, it's really long, dude. Really, that's nice.
I shall remember thee.
Quite long? I nearly just lost it because I just didn't roll. Yeah, back to Malenia.
Fear of the night.
Go get this. Imagine if Somber weapons can grease. Well, one of them can. Bloodhound Fang. Thorny tier with this build would honestly be so insane. You know what? I'm almost thinking, is this one of the best R1 weapons in the whole game? Just based on what I'm seeing so far. The numbers are huge, but it's because I have 60 dex, man. That must be it, I guess. It's making this thing look crazy. Our dex is so damn high. Like, the R1 machine. Dang. This thing got S scaling at S dex at +10. I think it was A or B. It was either A or B. I'm not sure which one.
Come over here.
I surely no run to Gostock here. Lost.
Step back, you wretched
Honestly,
tarnished.
terrified of him, dude. More scared of Gostock than Malenia.
Why is it always me?
Yeah, you're right. The 5th R1 isn't good. You know what? This weapon should have had Rod on it or something. Like, I guess when she uses it, it doesn't though, right? Should add something with rot. Rot self-buff. Could you imagine, dude? How crazy that would be. Bleed plus rot katana. Especially, it really just seems like an R1 machine. Which is not a bad thing, necessarily. Although, in this game, R1 machines are not as good as a game like Dark Souls 3. Because R1s can't stun very well. Yeah, that sprinting R2, though, has got so much range on it. Beautiful. Yeah, just compared to the other weapons we've done so far, the other Sombers, this one feels so much more broken, but it's because, or it feels so much stronger. But again, it's because we're already at 60 dex. So. I picked up the Kukris in, I was picking up those resins. We built in Kindred of Rot. Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe that's gonna... If this thing had Rot plus built-in Kindred of Rot, that's way too strong, I think. That's like... That's a little too much, maybe. Yeah, I think definitely innate Rot on this thing, or just... Maybe not innate Rot, but a self-buff that gives it Rot, or something. Would have been... Because I guess the thing is, you kill the hardest boss in the game, you are expecting a god tier weapon. Is this in god tier? Probably not. Like, there's no way this is an S tier weapon, right? Yeah, you know what? Only rock greases can apply to it. That would have been cool. That would have been enough. I agree with that. That would have been enough for sure. That would have been really sick, actually. But yeah, I think this weapon genuinely should have been the best in the game. Because of how hard it is to get. So yeah, I guess, you know what? If they wanted to go... Here, you can put Rot Grease on this thing, and it also has built-in Kindred of Rot Exaltation. Or something. I think that could have been fairly reasonable. Or even innate Rot on this thing, you could justify because of how hard it is to get. Stormveil is easily better than Shadowkeep. No question in my mind. B tier at best. I don't know. I guess we're going to see. That's probably where I would place it. I'd probably put it in a B+, maybe. B, somewhere in there. But maybe... Let's see. And if I end up finishing this run tonight, I'm gonna be on fucking late. That's gonna be the sleep schedule ruiner right there. I already feel my voice getting fucked up. That must have been a headshot, surely. My god, I did it. Like, I'm hitting like an absolute cannon right now. It feels like a +9. It literally feels like it's +9 right now. Please don't be dumb. Oh, yeah, dude.
The Lord of all that is
Damn.
golden. And one day we'll return together to to our home.
There's some style points.
Bathed in rays of gold.
It's funny though, on the save file when I was testing Godskin Duo, these were my stats. So these were my stats when I was testing Godskin. Pretty much. I think I was sitting at like 75 dex with the physic tier. So yeah, it's feeling like a +9 weapon right now. But it's +6. So maybe you're like, oh, that's not that big of a deal. It's a pretty big deal. But yeah, that 480k Malenia kill. This is a fun way to do a run, dude. I actually really like this. Because it changes things up. We're OP not because we went and just ran around to get a +9. We're OP because we fought a hard boss and got rewarded for it, you know? Obviously not possible in the base game. But for a run like this, it's pretty cool. Only waterfowl to run? No, I'm going to be able to do it in a few spots. Gideon, Godskin. Maybe Horaloo if I'm willing to risk the run to go for style. You could put a grease on all somber weapons. Would they become better than smithing? No. No. Well, no, they wouldn't. Like, think about... I don't think that would actually be a huge buff to most sombers. Think about a blasphemous blade. Like, if you could put a fire grease on it, it would make the weapon straight up better, but is that going to compare to Starfist? It's still not, in terms of damage, at least. If you can grease a weapon like this, though, that's a different story. Because if you can get extra bleed on this thing, or rot... I mean, sure, you could rot a blasphemous blade, and that would be sick, too, but I don't think that'd be broken. But yeah, if you could put rot on this thing, man... That'd be huge, because then you got bleed and rot. And you'd be pumping out a lot of damage. But no, I genuinely think if they made Sombers greasable, pretty much all of them, I don't think it would throw off the game balance that much. Maybe I'm wrong. I would have to think about it more, but... I mean, think about a weapon like Bloodhounds. Is Bloodhounds the overall best weapon in the game? No, definitely not. Not in terms of DPS. It's really good. But it's not the best weapon in the game, though. And that's a Somber that's greasable. So, I think they could have done it. And DS2 does that, right? DS2, you have... I mean, it's not quite the same. You can put spell buffs on... pretty much any weapon in the game, and you can infuse pretty much any weapon in the game. The infusion part's maybe a little busted. But yeah, if you could put... Like, they could have done the same in this game. Maybe take away the infusion part, but make it so that you can put spell buffs on top, so like Blood Flame Blade, like Poison Armament, stuff like that. I think that'd be a nice buff to those spells that I feel like get underused. Like Lightning Armament, those types of ones. And it would make Sombers feel a bit stronger. If that makes sense. So yeah, I would... I would agree with that. If they decided overnight to change, like, okay, we're going to make it so that you can buff somber weapons, all of them, with spell buffs, I think that'd be really sick. And on a run like this, I honestly would go... Well, I mean, of course, I'd go get Blood Flame Blade, but... Some other runs, it could make sense. Like, on a Bolt of Grandsack's run, go get Lightning Armament, and you just stack up tons of lightning damage. I think that'd be so cool, and it wouldn't be overpowered. It wouldn't be any more overpowered. It would be a little bit more, but it wouldn't change the game that drastically from what it already is. Right? Buffable Maraise. Yeah, but think about what it already does, and then if you put something like a grease on or Lightning Armament on top or something. Like, would it be that many magnitudes stronger than it already is? I don't think so. So that's my point. Like, obviously it's going to be stronger, but I don't think it's going to, like, completely swing the balance of the game in a bad way. Because the fact is that somber weapons they have just an innate disadvantage compared to smithing stone weapons. Now, I would also say that some of the top weapons in the game are sombers, but kind of your average somber weapon is considerably worse than your average smithing stone weapon. I gotta stop talking so much, dude. But yeah, your average somber is much worse because you can't put Cragblade. You can't put Flaming Strike or Lion's Claw or, you know, you can't put the top Ash of Wars in the game on them. So they just become less versatile and less useful. And putting like being able to put at least spell buffs on top, I think would be nice for those weapons.
Champions, welcome. The stars have aligned.
Now maybe like there could be some combos that I'm not thinking of that would be like super busted that maybe shouldn't exist.
But
what about non-elemental and only physical can be buffed? Yeah, that they could do that too. Like I was kind of thinking about that because that's how that's how the Bloodhound sword is. Like it's pure physical. Yeah, like how cool would it be to put like a holy grease on, or not even a grease, but just, I mean, there's a holy armament spell, right? I mean, surely there is. I don't even know. That's how little I use those spell buffs. Maybe I sleep on them a bit, but they're generally just better options. Oh yeah, Order Blade. Yeah. Wait, no, is that an Ash of War spell? But yeah, like that, putting that on Sacred Relic would be so sick. And then, you know what it would also do? Order Blade also does give you that plus 100% undead buff, right? Does it or no? But then it would feel more worthy of being some, like, god tier fucking holy weapon that can actually permanently kill skeletons, right? Like, it's so dumb that it doesn't already do that. All right, time for the rematch. Surely he's going to fare well against this. He's having nightmares right now. He's having even more nightmares after that kill. You know what? I'm going to keep this for the Great Bow, I think. There's no reason for me to use it. Or a farming dude. Yep. Balsa Lord, by the way, thanks for the donation, dude. How many times have beat Malenia first time? I don't know how many tries, but it took me about 45 minutes or so. I had a really good build. We're gonna go probably charged our 2 build on Tree Sentinel. You know what, maybe I should just go get Stealth and Blue Dancer, I think. Yeah. I like Charger 2 on this is not great. I'm kind of just going to use it for Elden Beast, I think. I think I've been talking a lot today, like more than the other days I've been streaming. Probably because of, or you know what, maybe it's just the like 7 days of streaming straight. Like 15 hours have been catching up to me, dude. Or like 6.5 days, I guess. I finished DS2 Sorcery. It was really fun. DS2 Sorcery really got strong at the late game. which I don't know how valuable that is, but that's how it was. Like, in terms of comparing it to the meta route, sorcery was worse for everything until we got to Giant Lord. And then, you know, or sorry, even like maybe Guardian Dragon, it was better. Giant Lord, it's probably a safer kill than the melee kill, but it's slower, but it's still pretty good. And then, yeah, Guardian Dragon was excellent. Throne Duo with sorcery is really good, and Nishandra is extremely good as well. I might not be able to finish this run tonight, man. Next thing they bring back power sensing 2 weapon types. I 100% agree, yeah. Yep, just more variety. Good. Yeah, whole day explaining why DS2 is actually good. Yeah, unfortunately for Moog, I didn't get the Finger Severer. But you know what? I think that Grace automatically lights, so just go grab it. Yeah, the plan is we're actually just we're gonna get the Pureblood Night Metal on this. I think. Yeah, it does automatically light. So yeah, Pureblood Night Metal. Because we already killed Malenia, so we don't have to go kill Loretta.
You're surprised no matter. Why don't you?
Don't have to kill Nile. So this run is actually going to be less bosses than 21, I think. All right, let's go get blue Dancer Charm. Practical application for Unseen Blade? Nah, there's not. Don't believe so. I think it's just like a PvP kind of thing. PvP meme build. Wondering if you could do the same. Oh, so you could do the same. Yeah. I mean, get ER tool, and I don't know. I think like just pick whatever graces you think makes sense for the runs you're gonna do, and ER tool makes it really easy to do that. So. Yeah, we're not at rerun point yet. I don't know. Is this the latest I've gone to? I think we had one a couple days ago was 3 a.m. as well, but this one we're like mid-run at 3 a.m. It's a bit different. Yeah, now this is going to be the sleep schedule ruiner run right here. It's actually going to be ruined. Like, so far, I've been pretty consistent. Like, coming back at like 12 pretty much every day. But this one's probably going to be a bit later, I think. I probably just shouldn't have started the run today, and I don't really want to stop now that I've already started it. I maybe should, I guess. Any specific ones that I do every time? Oh yeah, they're like for the graces. It's a big hit right there. Short stream when I come back? What do you mean by that? Come back from, like, sleeping? No? I mean, that's what this marathon's been, pretty much. Like, what time did I come back today? I think it was 12. Maybe a little bit. Maybe it was like 12:30. But yeah, I mean, the shortest one I've done, at least not including the first day, because the first day I started the stream at 2 or so, like 2 p.m. Like the shortest one has been 12 and a half hours or 13 hours or something. And yeah, today we're what? 15? 14 and a half so far? That's probably, like, the average has probably been about 14 and a half or 14. Like, I kind of just get carried away, honestly. Oh, is he resistant to slash, or what is this? Fuck, I'm on the wrong side of him. Ah, what is this terrible RNG? Not sure if this R2 is fast enough right there. And I guess he is a big armor guy. Oh, fuck you, man. Whew. Yeah, I guess he must be resistant to slash damage for sure. That was pretty bad. That was a really bad kill for considering like what we've had so far. Okay. Yeah, 35 slash, 10 everything else. Yeah, yeah. That definitely could feel that there. Okay. Good strat to fight him on the shield side. Honestly, like, that's how I fought him for a long time at first, but then when I got around to actually properly learning his moveset, weapon side's way better. Weapon side is way, way better. Like, shield side is extremely awkward. Although I would say, I think if you know, if you're not going to learn his moveset that well, shield side's probably easier. But when you know his moveset well, shield side is way worse. And yeah, the running R2 does pierce damage. But yeah, when you know what you're doing, weapon side's better. He just doesn't run away as much, and you get more punishes. Yep. It's harder to tell what's going on if you don't know the fight. Yeah, I probably should have done more running R2s to him there. That would have been way better. Kind of the same on... It's the same on Tree Sentinel, actually, with the Uchi. You want to do running R2s a lot. Like, unsheath. I use Steam version of Elden Ring, of course. To me. I don't feel exhausted after doing such long streams. A little, but it's fun so far. But yeah, maybe after, you know, 10 more days or something. We'll see. But no, it's been fun though. Like, it's... Whoops. Not what I meant to do. So far, so good. How's it going, Esteban? Yep, never say hey, dude. Bam. -1. Feels bad, man. Waiting for the falling asleep clip farm. Nah, I'm not doing this marathon like I did it in the past. Like, first of all, this is the first actual run request marathon where I need to be focused on these runs. Other marathons in the past, I was just doing casual run throughs, so, you know, so it didn't matter so much. But at the same time, those other marathons, I was doing way longer streams than this, or like way longer wake time, way less sleep time, because it was shorter. You know, I did like a 6-day stream or something, and I would be awake for 20 hours each stream type thing. So like 18 to 20 hours each one, barely sleep, come back. Like, so that's why I was falling asleep. But yeah, yeah, I should have, when I fought Treason, I should have just done running R2s, though, like literally only, because it would have been quite a lot more damage than that. Should be good here, like just an R1 weapon. You're not going to be seeing a lot of poise breaks on this run. Really too bad we can't get the Thorny tier, though. So nice to have. Yeah, those are some hard-hitting R1s, dude. Actually so curious if, like, I don't think I've used a weapon with better R1 spam than this before. Like, I really can't think of that. What's the last talisman saw we should go with? I wonder if we should go get Esger. Yeah, maybe Claws, I guess. But even then, though, I don't know, dude. Like, the Claw R1s don't hit this hard. Maybe they do. Should I go get Lord of Bloods? I don't think we need it, dude. Yeah, Millicent's would be probably best. But I'm not going to get that. Yeah, realistically, I'm not going to use any R2s here. And that's what our physic looks like. We also have the spike, so we kind of have an R2 build, but this weapon R2s are okay, but not great. I don't like the top R2 is good.
Forgiven.
Pretty good. Warped Axe is a good R1 weapon. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. Like, some of the axes have really fast R1 movesets. Actually so funny that this run has actually been faster than several other runs so far.
It seems torrent, whereas I'm there.
Wait, why did I fight Radan on this run, dude? I actually forgot. I was gonna leave him for later. That's actually so funny. I totally forgot about that. I was gonna leave him for +10 and just demolish him, but I guess it worked out. Whoops.
Hello again. Allow me.
Yeah,
You
that's
are
funny, dude.
unable Prevented the thorn, a husk, the only way. And
Yeah, we
I
would have been
can't
even
ride
faster at
her,
this
so
point.
I'd like you to the flame then and guide you.
Yeah, just another boss out of the way. So we're gonna fight, yeah, the rest of the any percent, and then Moog, and then Red Wolf, and Renala, and then that's the run done. I guess plus Dussax as well for the bonus. Vigard, how's it going, dude? I really miss toggle sprint in DS2. Like, I love not being able to not having to hold on to it. I used to do sort of a makeshift toggle sprint, but the problem with it is there's no indication that it's actually on. And so pretty much the way I would do it is by having a hotkey that is a toggle B press. So the game just thinks I'm constantly holding B, so it's and you just toggle it, right? Toggle it on and off. But the problem is, if you have it on and you don't know, you can't roll because B's already pressed. Dark Souls 2 toggle sprint works properly, where you can still roll even when you have toggle sprint on. You can also see the icon. So, yeah. So that's why I kind of don't really use it much anymore, because I've lost runs to it before, where I go into Margit, have it on, and I try to roll, and I'm dead because I can't roll. I mean, Night Rain, I guess, has a toggle sprint. Yeah, it's not quite the same, but yeah. Definitely not the same, though. How will this work for Fire Giant? I feel like we should be able to set up a stun in phase 2 if done properly. And then it should blast him in the eye with poking, running R2s. Would be annoying for this game having to swap for Torn and stuff. I don't think so, dude. For toggle sprint? Let's go in Conky. Wait, is it daytime? Ooh. It just changed to day, I guess. Because usually when it's nighttime, I run around left like that, so I avoid the Knight's Cav. It's daytime, you go through the middle, but it was late night when I checked, and now I guess it's daytime. Abdel, how's it going, dude? Somber 5 and 6 I get from Old Alta's Tunnel. And yeah, I don't bother getting a +9 for Margaret on this, or for not for Margaret. Well, yeah, I guess for Margaret on this run, because I just feel like it's too much. You know, Smithing Stones I get to +12, Sombers I get to +9, and they feel pretty balanced with each other for the most part. This one, you know, being at 60 decks for Margaret's a little high, but and yeah, I just stay +6 until now, and then I get +9 for Fire Giant. And so the Smithing Stone route, I go +12 for Morgott. This one I'm +6. And then I'm +19 Fire Giant usually. Versus +9 Somber. So like the Somber route definitely has an upgrade advantage, but they feel very similar because of the, like, you know, usually I'm putting Cragblade on a Smithing or something, you know?
Re.
Yeah, I feel like this should be a decent Fire Giant weapon, but you kind of want faster poise breaks in phase 2, which this won't have, so let's see. Use Charge R2s in phase 2 as well. Try to get a stun. Pretty much just going to R1 spam phase 1. And then hope that a stun gets set up for phase 2. I think this will work. I feel like this should work. Couldn't have done that fourth one. Very high DPS though, for an R1 build. You're fucking joking me, dude. Oh my god, if your poise reset. I should R1 the head, bro. Ah, I thought the pokes would work out. Damn, dude. Yeah, I should have just spammed R1 on the head, I guess. But a double whiff. Too bad. I mean, everything happened exactly as I wanted to there, but I just didn't execute it properly. This is where we're going to struggle a little with this weapon, I think. We'll see, though. Yellow damage, though. It's not bad. Okay, pretty, I mean, just good damage per hit. for R1s. Made it not too bad. I wonder how many bosses do we actually have on this run, dude? There's no way we have 10 more bosses left, right? Godskin, Malekith. So 5 for the rest of the game. And then 3 after that, I'm pretty sure. Maybe 4. So we're going to be like 1 short, I guess. 21. With bonus Placidus Axe. Fugazi, thanks for the brand new sub, by the way, dude. Sorry I missed that. The alerts are broken for subs for some reason.
I have long observed this world and death. Are you to commit? For let my hand rest upon you.
I wonder if I should get the Thorny tier once we... Actually, no, we're not even going to go Snowfield on this, so... Never mind. Raged, thanks so much for the 5 good subs, dude. Make sure you thank Rage if you got a sub right there. Thanks so much, dude. Yeah. We should be able to save such a significant amount of time on this run by not having to go to Snowfield. So that's why I think it's reasonable to finish this. Like no Snowfield, no Commander Nile, no Loretta, no Haligtree because we already killed Malenia. Like maybe it's a little cheap to do it that way, but I feel like we earned it with that massive Malenia fight. So, Storm Wizard, how's it going, dude? Yeah, there's just no reason to go to Haligtree and kill Loretta because we already killed Malenia, right? I think it's reasonable. But yeah, we're gonna do Vari Quest, yeah. That's the plan. I mean, the Vari Quest doesn't break with getting the Erd Tree burnt, right? Well, mountaintop such a buzzkill. You should do what I do, which is as soon as you get rolled lift, or once you get to the rolled lift, I just unlock the Fire Giant Grace and I guess another one near Castle Sol is what I do. It's really nice because on each run that saves like 12 minutes or whatever of running. Huge amount of running just removed. And the randomizers, Matt even put a Spirit Spring there, I think, where you just jump straight to the top. Like, most people don't really like running through mountaintops. Free DTS Grace idea. Yeah, that one's pretty nice, too. Like, it's too bad there's not one just right in front of him or something, but... I don't think I have sleep pots yet. Potato, how's it going, dude? I did finish French Challenge, yes. I have 2 pots right now. I guess I didn't buy the ones from Kale yet.
Oh, good night. Are you here as a cook?
Yeah, it was first try. Which honestly, like for how much I played this game and how much I've done randomizer, that was pretty much my expectation. Like I was figuring something weird would have to happen, or I would have to just, I don't know, have some incident for that to not happen. Which was close. It was close in the early game, but it, I don't know, saved it. Nah, the early game, like I had several almost like near incidents in Limgrave. Limgrave was very tough on it, but simply got through and then simply did it. Yeah, I played methodical. I don't know if my run was like, I wonder how fast other people's runs were. Because I don't think I was much slower, but just, yeah, I go into everything with a plan. And yeah, so yeah, let's see if we one cycle. I guess I'm going to go for it. Like my run was just over 24 hours, I think, right? I don't think I got the stealth hit there. Or am I, like, maybe I'm missing a buff? Okay, here we go. Ah, dude, it's not quite my damage is lower. Oh, you know what? I tested this with plus 10, dude. Whoops. Is that timing? A little early. Yeah, I messed up. I tested with plus 10. All good. That's why we get extra sleep pots. Yeah, that would explain it, because I did that first charge R2, and when I was testing it before, I was doing 3,000 damage, I think. And then this one was like 2,900. Even though my dex was way higher. Like 98 dex at the moment. Yeah, I gave myself a plus 10 when I was testing it, without thinking. I mean, I guess we could have done a route where we got plus 10 for this. We went to Mogwin, but still clean. Just need, yeah, if I had, you know, if I had red feather there or something, it would easily one cycle. Would I like more play vanilla randomizer? I like vanilla more, but I also really like doing randomizer to change it up sometimes. I like both. Are you going to be making videos for most of these runs? Yeah, pretty much, I think. I think that's the plan. I start getting like, what do I start getting at this point? Endurance? It's already, we're at 99 dex now with the physic. Depends if I'm getting the thorny, but I'm not, so if I was getting thorny, then I could get 10 more dex, but yeah, we're already sitting at 99 dex now. Level 85. But it's so funny when you compare this game to DS2. We get to level 85 in DS2 after like one rotten kill. And that's it. You get to such a higher level in DS2 runs. Like just playthroughs overall. Get too much higher level. Well, yeah, it's not only does it shower you with souls, but it also the price to increase your levels way, like, it doesn't increase nearly as much as it does in the other Souls games. So each time you level up, the increase in souls for the next level is tiny in DS2. If it goes to ADP, that is just like, maybe, okay, maybe you're over exaggerating, I guess. Because that's an insane thing to say. I mean, unless you're getting to like level 20 on your run, then max out ADP before damage stats. Yeah, I mean, if you got to 99 ADP before anything else, then sure. But I mean, going for that like 117 agility or whatever right at the start of the game would be not a great way to do it. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go for the same idea as Fire Giant here, where I basically just R1 phase 1. You know what's the range is gonna be so nice here. R1 spam phase 1, and then phase 2 R2s for the stun, and then see what happens, I guess. I don't think we're gonna quite kill him though on that. 2, 3. Man, the range is so nice on this. How did that miss? Oh, there goes all that poise damage. Really liking this weapon, dude. I'm gonna do charge 2 here. Should be good. You know what? He stunned a little too early. Maybe the poise didn't reset. Wow. So, honestly, like, so satisfying to fight Malekith with a weapon that actually has good range on it. Maybe I've just done too many runs recently with short range, but it's like perfect Beast Clergyman weapon. Nice, dude. Beautiful. I have heard of Nagakiba, yes. I haven't used it all that much, but yeah, I imagine it'd be very similar to this. Which one's longer? Is Nagakiba longer than this? Yeah, I gotta do a katana run. I've never done a katana no-hit in this game other than Dragon Scale Blade, which doesn't have Unsheath. It doesn't have Bleed. So yeah, we should do a Nagakiba run with Unsheath and just see the power of it. With like, I mean, that would be a run where going with Greases actually would be good. Because you want to keep Unsheath. Unsheath is so good that you would want to keep it. But then you would want, like, you may as well just get some extra Blood Flame Blade on top, I guess. And then for Elden Beast, just, I don't know. You probably don't even need anything extra for Elden Beast. You should easily get scripted by that. Yeah, we should try a run with, like that. Like, I think in Bushido's God Run 3, I believe he did just Uchi. What is going on with this fucking guy? You're kidding me, dude. Early DLC and get Camel. Yeah, Cameo would be pretty cool with that. Yeah, and what's wild too about the Nagakiba is that its damage is literally like just a fraction worse than the Uchi Katana. Like, just a fraction. So you almost might be wondering, why would you ever use the Uchi? And the question is, and the answer is pretty much like, it's just the ease of getting it. That's it. Or being able to start with it. And Nagakiba just, you know, having to kill that NPC right at the start, it's not a big deal, but yeah. Yeah, lower style requirement, sure, I guess. But no, like, Nagakiba is just a better weapon than Uchi. But I mean, they're both very similar. All right, hopefully the skill works. I think we attack at hopes, right? You know what? I didn't really pay attention when we were fighting him. Should I go check the VOD, dude? Wait, when do we... No, we don't... No, never mind. We don't wait that long on this. No, we just do R2, Ash 4.
To stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. Queen Marika has high
Please work.
hopes for us, that we continue to...
Simple. It's sliced up.
Bones, a tarnished, cannot become a lord. Not even you. A man cannot kill a god.
Honestly, we've been able to use Waterfowl quite a bit on this run. I mean, most of it just style kills, but there it's not. There it's like actually pretty useful. Because it seems to just true combo him in that case. But I've only done it a couple times, so it's possible maybe he gets out of it or something. How's it going, Chast? More endurance, I suppose? That's all for stall points. You're not wrong. Like, it's a little impractical, but maybe I just haven't tried it out on... Like, what if you go with a tank build and you just spam Waterfowl? Would that be any good? Spam Waterfowl with Malenia Great Rune. Like, maybe that'd be kind of sick, dude. I think Hunter would have been upset if I didn't do that, so. Had to do it. Even though I was really dumb and I could have probably died if I could have easily died if I mistimed that, but. All right, now this will be a test for this weapon. So Elden Beast is a poise break boss. I feel like you want to be poise breaking him, which this will not do that well. I may do the bow shot. Start of phase when he goes into ring to try to upkeep poise damage or something. So we're gonna find out. Like Radagon as well, this is probably gonna be pretty bad. Like this is gonna be a rough Radagon weapon. Tough Radabeast with this thing, is what I'm guessing. Not bad, actually. Like, it's just the R1s hit really hard. So it kind of works out. Okay, let's see about this, though. Whoa, wait. You're kidding me, dude. You are kidding me. Whoa, what a disgusting kill that. How's that even possible, dude? What the hell? How much is this R2? How much poise damage is that? God damn. Because Elden Beast got 150. 150 poise. So that was really good, actually. Well, so much for bad Radabeast. I mean, the phase 1 Radagon was great, but... Look at the... Oh, yeah, well, it must be 36.3, right? Gotta be. Interesting. Wow, I can't believe how easy that was with this. That's wild, dude. All right, so we're gonna go do the Moog quest now. Moog quest. Let's go get the finger severer first. Damn. Is it 33? Oh boy. That's interesting. Pay no attention to what just happened, I suppose. That's crazy, dude. That's wild. Yeah, 33, I guess. Guess it makes sense. Finger severer.
Oh, good night. Are you here as a customer?
You know, it is kind of possible to die here. Like, I have gotten killed by doing this strat, I think. Are you sure it's only 33? I mean, how many charged R2s did I do? I guess I didn't even... Oh, no. Yeah, it was 5. Okay. Yeah, I'm going crazy. I'm like... I thought I did 4 for some reason, but... I'm going insane. No, it's definitely 5. But yeah, I guess Katana is good enough for that. I'm kind of surprised it was fast enough. That's pretty insane, dude. Yeah, we had like more than enough poise damage for that, I guess. Could have even done a jump attack. Okay, please don't kill me, Magnus, bro. We got to do this 3 times. I think. Forget what run I've done this on before. It might have been that yeah, that when I was routing that Mogwin spear run. Yeah, it kind of just depends on what RNG he gives us. Like, I much prefer when he casts a spell like that right at the start, and I can just immediately get out. If not, I use the wall. Yeah, surely just waterfowl him. Yeah, see, like there, it's sketchy. It's really sketchy, dude. Sketch. I guess we should go talk to Vare first. Because, yeah, he could have done his, like, beast sling. And that the beast sling's very quick. Why does Death Poker R2 do only 19.25 points? Is that right? Doesn't sound right, but maybe it is, I guess. Get hit on Hayata kill? How, though? Like, she's gonna get one-shotted, right? Unless she always survives the first hit, but I don't think so. Go to Milos, only 19.25. Yeah, I guess maybe just that. Because they're the same animation, right? So yeah, that's why that's probably an oversight. I'm sure that's wrong. There's no way a Greatsword Charged O2 should be 19.25 poise damage, dude. Gotta be an oversight.
You claim what? Aha. My doubt. The words are truly, I believe, even worse. That's the part. Oh, a means give it a try. And if it I've high. There's no the tonic.
Put out here. I might just run to the bathroom really quick, you guys. I'll be back in a sec. Thanks for waiting, guys.
I'm quite. Be sure to try. I'm quite.
What?
Be sure to. I'm quite.
What's happening here? I did it 3 times, no? Like, I used 3 fingers. I think it's bugged, you guys.
Sure, I'm quite.
No, you definitely do not have to do 3 after. But you know what? Maybe. Oh, you know what it might be, dude? It might be that, If you kill Magnus, it works right away, but maybe, maybe it doesn't work if you don't kill him. Like, I thought it did, though, for sure, but maybe that's, yeah, maybe that's what it is. Fuck, man, that's so shit if I have to do this 3 more times. That's weird. Yeah, because when you kill Magnus, it doesn't matter when. Like, if you do it before talking to him or after talking to him, it doesn't matter. Then it works. But I guess just, like, immediately finger severing it out doesn't work before. But I thought I've done it this way, though. Because this is the most efficient way to do it. I think it might be bugged, man. Like, maybe burning the Erd tree fucked it up. Because I'm pretty certain this is what I was doing on my old route with the Moog Spear. Like, I'm fairly certain. Watch him kill me now. I'm pretty sure this is how I did it, because it's the most efficient way. Because if you don't do it this way, then you have to go back to him an additional time. Let me just try one more and see if this works. Unless burning the Erd tree has something, like, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. But this is really annoying to have happen right now. Like, pretty far into a run. Okay, please give me the cloth, bro.
Be sure to. I'm quite.
Wow, I have to do it 3 more times? Or 2 more times now? What the hell, dude? There's no way that's right. Oh, and this Magnus thing is so risky, and I gotta do it 2 more times? I don't like this, man. I don't like where this is headed. I'm fairly certain when I did Mogwin, I would have done the invasions before going to him. I'm fairly certain. Not 100%, though. But it would really suck to lose this run to Magnus. I mean, now we've, like, wasted all that time that we would have saved by not going through Nile and stuff. I'm going to do it 2 more times, and I guess we'll see. Gonna have to test this later. But you know what? Like, the last time I did this was so long ago that maybe some patch messed this up. Like, who knows, right? Yeah, it's 1 successful invasion or 3 invasion attempts is how you progress it. I mean, if this doesn't work, then I genuinely have no idea what's going on. Because we did it 3 times since talking to him now, so. No, like, I've done this on other runs before. Like, I've done this on other no-hit runs. Finger Sever absolutely does work. But maybe, like, the Erd tree's burnt and so something's messed up, or...
Oh, lamb,
Okay,
lamb.
yeah. I had to do it after
You
talking to
have
him, I
a-
guess.
I wish to a night
Okay.
luminary. So. Now,
Oh, saved it, I guess.
for your no.
Well, that was extra risky for no reason. Yeah, classic Elden Ring quest. But yeah, maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe you just can't do it. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, maybe you can't do, if you do the triple invade, you can't do it until you talk to him. That's weird though. I feel like I remember doing it the other way on Mogwin Spear, but yeah, no doubt killing him works. He's surely not dead to this. Like, what can she possibly do here?
Please, be safe.
Yeah, if you don't have enough damage, he does start doing some, like, force. I don't know what this... I forget what the spell is called in this game, but... Wrath, maybe?
You've completed, and with this a night. Now, this no.
Oh, yeah, rejection.
Oh, good heavens! Clench your teeth or something.
What does he actually do here? Like, does he cut off your finger or something?
Never forget. It is what you have. Oh.
Oh, your nail? That makes more sense, I guess. You know what? I guess I'm not going to have silencing for this run then, since I'm not going to Ordina, but I don't think we really need it for anything. Nickel, how's it going, dude? I imagine we should be able to easily one-cycle Moog with this. Should be able to easily do it. I'll probably memory grace if I mess up though, because I'm 0 for 2 in phase 2 of Moog, I think. Actually, no, I'm not. But I guess I got hit the other time, and I got hit once in phase 2, and I got hit once in phase 1 because I wasn't really paying attention. I already ignore the fragments cryptic on these runs, but it's just all these run requests are from before the DLC even came out. You know what? I need like real throwing knives for this dude. I need to make sure, like, if he does rain, then I want real knives. Not cookery. Cookery, I mean.
Wait, well, you're...
So tired that I actually said the name right somehow. It's insane. The Shackle's pretty far away. I'm not going to go get it. Easily.
As clear as day. The coming
Easily.
dynasty.
As expected. Yeah, this, I mean, this weapon is really, really good, actually, dude. Okay. Last thing is Renala and Red Wolf. And then we'll do the bonus Placidus Axe after as well. As I was saying, yeah, we have 2 extra bosses. Like, this runs, I mean, pretty much 19 plus Placidus Axe. So I guess, like, we pretty much have 2 extra on this, but okay. But yeah, Red Wolf is a little scary. But yeah, if we finish this run here, tomorrow I'll continue through the DLC. That is generally what I do. See how far we get. There's no Rotten Sword Insignia Thorny. Yeah, I mean, Millicent Prosthesis is the one you would go for. And I guess the question is, what are you swapping out? You're swapping an Axe Talisman, so yeah, that would be a pretty good upgrade. But you know what, though? You're going to want to go Axe Talisman on some of these kills, right? That Elden Beast was insane, actually. I'm so surprised how easy that was to one cycle. Like, really surprised, actually. This thing's really good. You know what? Like, I would almost be inclined to put it in an A- tier. After what I've seen this run. It's quite, it's better than I thought. It just hits hard. Like, that's it. Katana moveset's pretty good. The Art 2s on katanas are, I guess, decent. But the thing with this weapon is that the numbers are simply big. And so it works, right? Was S scaling? No, it's only got B. but it's scaling with Dex very well. It doesn't feel like B scaling. Maybe that's a mistake, even. But yeah, it's got... you think A- is too high for this thing? Maybe, dude. But I don't know. I think it's really satisfying to use. Because it has such long range on it. And yeah, the R1s, they just do a lot of damage. Like, that's it. No, I mean, for no hit weapon, let's say we don't consider where we get it from. This easily would go in the A tier. Easily. Like, based on how this run has gone. Okay, let's finish up this run, though. Because it would kind of suck to have to reset after all this time here. Yeah, I guess, like, with this game, making a tier list is kind of tough because so many, like, honestly, the majority of weapons are A-tier weapons in this game. So, and I do think that is a good thing. That means the game has been successfully balanced pretty much. But yeah, like, I feel like this is performing at an A-tier level. Yeah, it's just a really solid R1 weapon with good, like, decent R2s on it as well. But yeah, the Ash of War is mostly just style. But it can be used for skips, which is cool. And the DPS on it is good if you get a gigantic opening, right? Like, if you're fighting Fire Giant, I could have used the Ash of War maybe on him. I think it's still probably too slow, but... Crystal Knife is definitely... Well, Ivory Sickle is definitely like a D tier weapon. I honestly, there's no way I can put an F tier based on the no-hit run I did. It was completely usable. It really was not that bad. Because we still got poise breaks with it, and... I mean, I was actually surprised at how decent it was. Whoops. Maybe overestimated the range a little bit there. Like, there's really no point going any strength with this thing. Actually, just 0 point. But I think the pickaxe... I think pickaxe is a really good weapon. Extremely good. Yeah, Red Wolf late in the run is kind of scary, but I get Vow of the Indomitable, and we generally just, like, 3-shot the boss, so... Yep. Yeah, I would like to do a no-hit run with the pickaxe as well at some point. All right, here we go, dude. Last Great Rune. Just the sketchy part about this fight, like I'm not sketched out when I only do an any percent and then I get to this point on, yeah, just like one of those runs and where, you know, once I get hit, it doesn't matter. This fight's not sketchy at all, but when we're doing this and I'll have to reset if I get hit here, I'm like kind of stressing, dude, a little, because I don't know, you can get memed by getting landed on here. That is a possibility. Okay, like that spawn though for the student. A lot of damage. But yeah, just like the R1s on this thing hit just so damn hard, dude.
Come home, little Rani. My
All right,
dear
nice, man.
Daughter.
There we go. All great runes minus right card.
Into being.
There we go. And now we'll go do the bonus plus Deus Ex, and then tomorrow, assuming I don't get hit, tomorrow we'll continue into DLC. But yeah, this weapon is sick, dude. I'm not sure how much of the like how good this thing is based on getting that 480k runes at the start, because that's a lot, and that definitely helped the early game. Like I said, it felt like I was using a +9 weapon for Godric and Margit. But yeah, there's just the damage per the R1 is just so high, dude. And I think that's what makes this thing kind of crazy. It really is high. Look at that scaling. All physical damage. Yeah, I've slept on this weapon, I think. I didn't think this was going to be this good. I thought it was just going to be like a way worse Uchi or something. Which arguably it is a worse Uchi because it doesn't have Unsheath, but it is certainly not way worse. You know, if Uchi's an A+ weapon, arguably higher than that, honestly, then this is... If it's an A+, this is probably a B+ or A-, I would say. Like just a little bit lower tier. Not by much. Yeah, if you're wondering about the 19 and 21, I miscounted the number of bosses. I thought... I didn't realize I wouldn't have to fight Nile because we already killed Malenia and stuff. Yeah, I finally got hit by the Throwing Knife Beastman, yeah. Yeah, I was on the Alabaster Sword run. Yeah, he was just chilling there. Like, he got stuck, and I took a bad path, too. You can see this weapon as an A-. I think the one thing that honestly does pull the weapon down is, if you're factoring it in, that is the location of the weapon. It is super late in the game, but that's not as big of a factor in this game as is for Souls, though. At least for, you know, as far as no hit goes, that obviously is a big factor. Like, I use this on no hit, but okay, this is going to be pretty rough here. I think Slash is... Eesh. Yeah, this is pretty fucking rough, dude. Not a good plus Deus Ex weapon, though, it seems. You can get a stun, though. Should stun coming back. You are fucking joking, dude. I'm so far away. I shouldn't have done the waterfowl. I nearly got killed because I tried it, dude. And then somehow I whiffed that R1. I was gonna just greed kill him, but then... Dang, dude. I was gonna greed kill him, but then it just whiffed somehow. All right, well, that's all great runes minus Rykard plus Placidus Axe. What we'll do tomorrow is when I come back, go into DLC. But pretty happy that I didn't have to do that insanely long Malenia again. Like it was fun. It's a fun fight, but like resetting into a 10-minute Malenia is pretty tough. Yeah, goodbye sleep schedule, dude. 4:08. I mean, if I fall asleep quickly, maybe it's okay. But yeah, just slash resistant boss for sure right there. Anyways, I will be back tomorrow, you guys. And I don't know what time I'll be back. I'll probably say I'm gonna be. I'm just gonna skip this.
The fallen leaves
If I skip
tell
it.
a story.
And so yeah, so that's what we did. And then I killed her with a +0 Uchi, and then it also meant that I like didn't have to go through Snowfield, didn't have to kill Nile, didn't have to kill Loretta, all this stuff. So it was a definitely faster, all great runes. But anyways, let's go DLC. I suppose I have to go get some stealth first. And a Malenia not in the VOD. Are you sure? Should be. I think. It should be. YouTube restarted? Yeah. Yeah, it should be. It just, like, what I'm going to do at some point when I have some time is go through the YouTube streams and then title them based on what runs I did during that stream.
Please.
So that's easier to find.
Here. Hello, it's
Because, yeah, right now the
Mystery
YouTube, like, does this have to
Tales
restart every
of
12 hours,
Finally,
roughly?
if
I mean, this time was 14, but it didn't matter.
Bless the thug, please.
Yeah, since there are 12-hour intervals, like, that's a lot of streams, dude. Gonna be like 60 streams. So I'll go through and like name what runs I do during it, and then it should be pretty easy to find. You got something for Fias? Well, nah, I haven't.
What are you trying to start? Show me, and I'll consider. I'm not in love with you first.
Do I need sleep pots? I think I do. This is a live run. We're just continuing from last night. Run's already done though, despite there being 20 bosses killed of 21. I just miscounted. So.
Please. Oh, thank you, kind. Did I forget? I seek you a very to steady such. Please.
Surely we know hit DLC this time with this thing. Not a hit to Rolana or something. This probably won't be a great Rolana weapon, because I don't think Slash is very good. But should be fine. Yeah, I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to go to sleep tonight, though, dude. Like, it's actually over. I was hanging on to a consistent schedule, barely. But now it's over.
You are an enigma. To be certain, the volcano manor awaits you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought initially during this marathon I would probably end up looping all the way back around.
Hereby take my hand.
And that might be
Give
what
my
happens
will
now. But yeah, like pretty much the first week, like I don't know how many days we are into this, honestly, at this point. Does this say 7 or 8? Anyways, like the first 7 or so days, I
am Tanya Rias, a warrior, perhaps.
yeah, I was coming back pretty much at 12 p.m. every day, which is like very reasonable. But yeah, today, like 3 is not as good. It's been very consistent. It hasn't been getting later every time. Until now. Joshy, thanks, dude. One-handed R2's poke? I think so, yeah. Although I haven't tried that. I'm pretty sure. Alright, double stealth. Oh, you know what? I didn't get a great bow yet. Oh, wait, no. I've been saving the remembrance, though. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, that like the funny part about this run is obviously Malenia gives a lot of money for an early game character. So I go in at base level and then I kill her and then I get 480k runes right at the start of the run. So we are, we were quite over leveled to start the run, and I just didn't need to pop like I would prefer to pretty much save this remembrance every single run so I could get the great bow. But on most characters, that's a good couple levels. But on this one, it was not. So, yeah, I just didn't bother. I do need some great arrows, though. But I guess I can also buy those from here. Pretty expensive, though. Okay. Yeah, much faster than going to get the great bow. I wonder if duping it would be faster than going to get the great bow, even. I just feel like I would get hit by a mausoleum somehow. Does out Nightmare's Mist on champs? Nah, I haven't. I don't know. Like, maybe I do need to just fight him straight up. It's so scuffed though, in when you get the triple. Like fighting the 1v1s isn't so bad, especially because they don't have a lot of health. But it's the triple part that's so annoying. Okay, how did this section go last time? Was it good? I can't remember. I don't have the assassin coat this time, which isn't really a big deal. No, Rolana's not the last boss. We already finished the run. I miscounted the number of bosses. So yeah, there were 20 bosses on this run with Placiduous Axe included. Yeah. And now we're done. We're continuing into the DLC as usual. Wonder if I should just leave both of these guys, dude. Just leave them both. Okay. We do need the great bow here. Only remembrances DLC. Well, so what my plan is, we haven't gotten a successful run with this yet, but the idea is we're gonna do kind of like a DLC percent, but it also includes Rolana. Yeah, with Rolana and Divine Beast. And I like including those bosses because it breaks up the DLC much more nicely. And instead of just like running all the way down to Mesmer, which is, yeah, like what I've done in the past with a weapon like Ice Spear and some other weapons is just run straight to Mesmer, run straight to Romana, and then run straight to Consort. But it's not like, it's not as satisfying doing it that way because it's just a long running section and you don't really do that much. So I've liked doing it this way where we go into the early running section in Ensis, and this is actually like a very tricky running section too. And then, yeah, and then once we get to Sky to Altus, then I go to Mesmer, and then after that we go Romana, and then after that I go Divine Beast, and then we take the staircase up. Like, it feels like a more fitting amount of content for a DLC percent kind of thing. There's just 3 bosses and a shit ton of running isn't the best. So yeah, obviously, like, I could have done more DLC percent runs, I'm sure, if I did just like go to Consort as quickly as possible, but doing it this way is better, for sure. Except for when I die to Ensis and Rolana. Yeah, I did Frozen Needle, and it was honestly surprisingly pretty good. It's quite respectable. There's really just nothing else I need. Unless I start getting Faith to use, like, Golden Vow and stuff, maybe. This weapon has good range, but it's not quite like Zweihander or Poke R2 range. pretty clean. Maybe got away with a few things there. Like that extra R1 after the jump attack might have been a little slow. Yeah, you know what? We've actually used the Ash of War quite a bit on this run. Like, there has been maybe once or twice where it was genuinely the best play to use the Ash of War, but I've been able to use it more than just in those spots. Probably go get the two-handed talisman. I still haven't, like, gotten the DLC Grace thing set up. I should definitely... I mean, maybe I could even do it right now. I'm gonna do it right now. So, I want to give myself... Which graces do I want? Because yeah, once like what I want to do is once we get to Scadu Altus, then I get like just a few graces to skip some of the running. I would definitely like Elden Ring 2 more than DS4. Okay, so okay, this will take a second. Okay, so I think I want... So once we get to Scadu Altus, I give myself... Like, I don't want to skip any potentially dangerous running sections, so... I was planning on giving myself the Grace right in Shadow Keep, but... There is some potential danger there. So I don't think I should, but Rao Base, I want to give myself, Is it Templetown Ruins? Like, it's totally, like, just a long running section to get there. With not any danger. There are the Golem Archers, but with stealth, they don't even aggro. So there's literally zero danger to get that Grace. Zero. I was thinking... Like, I don't need to give myself many. A bridge leading to the village. Which one's that? I don't really know the names of these that well. Bonnie Village I want. Bonnie Village and what's the one that's like just past the bridge where I can trigger the Great Rune to break? Is it bridge leading to the village? I think so, right? Yeah, I'm gonna get two-handed talisman for sure. Oh, it is breeding? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, just so I can trigger the Great Rune to break, and then we'll run to Shadow Keep from there. I mean, that's like pretty much it. I think that's pretty much it. I guess yeah. I could maybe give myself the one in front of Romana, but that running section is like actually kind of potentially dangerous, and it requires some consideration as to which route I'm going to take through that, so I'm definitely not going to do that. It's too much. I think that's it, though. Bale, we'll see about Bale. Like, I've never gotten that far, so we'll see about Bale, but... Okay. Why did I not... Oh, I didn't set the hockey. There we go. So it's not really much, but this will save us like a good 5 minutes running to get to Handed Talisman. And then, yeah, just like running to the bridge. Saves a little bit of time. Yeah, I got DS2 last night, and I also got Hand of Malenia All Great Runes last night. I probably should not have started the run. Or maybe I should have just stopped halfway through, but... Alright, 2-handed talisman, let's go here. I guess if I really wanted, I could also get the grace for like just before the bridge and gravesite plain. But I don't think that's a big deal. How good is it actually? It's honestly pretty impressive. I was saying last night it's at least a B+ weapon. An argument could be made that it's higher than that. You know what? I wonder if there's a strat to run past this guy without him seeing you. And then in that case, I actually could give... The reason why this part's potentially dangerous is because he can do the kick, like the rock kick at you, and then you have to torrent iframe. It's super rare, but he can. But if there's a way that I can get around him without aggroing, then I could basically justify give myself the Shadow Keep Grace. Because then it's just like purely safe to run past here. But that's the only reason why I didn't give myself this grace up here, is because it is potentially dangerous to run past the guy. So maybe I should go try to figure that out after this run. I'm sure there's a way to do it. Throw in Spike Spear? I don't know. Probably I'll just stick to the ones that are requested so I can finish them up. Yeah, there are 2 weapons that I kind of want to try a no-hit run with. Spike Spear, and there was one more, and I forget what it was. Can't remember. There's definitely something else I was talking about, wanting to try. Nah, it wasn't Warped Axe. It was something I used in the randomizer, I think. Oh, yeah, the Nagakiba. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I guess I didn't use that during the randomizer, but... Yep, it was Nagakiba. Yeah, pickaxe would be really sick too, actually. Yeah, don't you think like I just think the DLC is broken up so much better on a no-hit run when you do Ensis. I mean, I guess we're basically doing it region locked, right? Definitely feels much better doing Ensis before this point. Because if not, we would just be running straight here. I guess if I'm unlocking DLC graces, then I could just go straight here. And it wouldn't take that long. It wouldn't be that much torrent running, but I really like Rolana, dude. So these are all just extra bosses anyway, so it doesn't really matter which ones we do. And I wouldn't say that doing a DLC % run on top of this is like some huge extra achievement. It's only 3 extra bosses, you know? It's really not a big deal. Yeah, I do want to try Nagakiba run at some point. Yeah, I guess the one problem is at least compared to the top meta weapons, you would have a bit of a trickier Radagon, I think. Yeah, I didn't do... We're not on NG+, and I didn't actually cheat in the weapon, but what I did do is... The requester wanted me to get the weapon legit, but Malenia is just too far in the game for that. So what I ended up doing is... The compromise was I gave myself the Grace right in front of Malenia to start the run, and then I just fought her. And yeah, it was like a, you know, pretty... Oops. It was a pretty tough fight, but fun though. I meant to open the menu and hit B there so I can do a sprint jump, but hey, did this guy start moving? I don't think. No. Yeah, pretty much all these runs will be uploaded on YouTube, yeah. There might be some that are pretty much duplicates of what I've already done, maybe, but I can't even think of any of the run like that so far. And you know what? Yeah, if there is a run that I do end up doing here, or if there's a run that's requested that's something I've pretty much already done, then I probably won't do it. But I honestly can't think of anything like that right now. Yeah, the DS2 run's done. Miro. Yeah, we still have Hex to do. I'm very much looking forward to doing Hex. I probably even know less about Hex than Sorcery. But, yeah. I think at least getting a staff for Hex should be much easier, because the Sunset, or the, what is it, Sunset Staff? From Falcon, maybe, is a good option, or... I don't know. We should have an easier time getting a staff on that. Clayman Harpoon? I don't think so. But I did do an Ice Spear no-hit run at one point. And I don't know. I feel like if I did a Clayman Harpoon, I'd probably just do an Ice Spear run again. I don't think this guy aggroes with double stealth. I guess he does, actually. Just in case, like, if I somehow miss that drop, which I actually have before, then that would be pretty bad. Yeah, normally what I would do for that guy is I would just, like, shoot him and kill him. Oops, I didn't. Oh yeah, no, this is...
Concentrate all your thoughts upon the work at hand. The sun's rays do not burn until brought into focus.
Alpha, thanks so much for the 1,000 bits, dude. Thanks, man. Was this run boring because you can't customize Ash of War? It honestly wasn't, because think about what the no-hit runs in this game look like. The meta is always a charged R2 build, and we still did use charged R2s on this, but I don't know if I haven't done really no-hit runs where it's just R1 build like this. It's almost always you're utilizing R2s as much as possible because poise breaks are so good in this game. Even with daggers, it's like you're still spamming R2. But this one was just R1. It's either, yeah, it's pretty much either you're spamming R2 or Ashes of War. But in the case with this run, it was neither one of those, so. Wonder if Streamlabs is working again yet. Apparently not. Lemon Lime, thanks for the Brandon Prime sub. Kubis, thanks for the Brandon Prime sub. Couldn't think of a name, thanks for the 18-month resub. Mel, thanks for the 18-month resub as well. Sandweek, thanks for the Brandon Prime sub as well. Badger, thanks for the brand new Prime sub. Fox, thanks for the 37-month resub. Sprack, thanks for the 2-month resub as well. Really, that's all of them. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with Streamlabs. It's just simply not working. Like, the notifications aren't working. Very annoying. But it works for bits for some reason, so I don't get that. All right, Mesmer time. Yes, let's go two-handed talisman. Like, that's just a gigantic upgrade because we haven't really had anything good in this slot for the most part. It's like Axe Talisman has been pretty niche to use. So if I did go down the snowfield, I would have gotten the thorny cracked tier, but too late. Because our physics setup is pretty bad. And Thorny would be a massive boost to this weapon as well. Oh, Cloudflare issues? Okay, that would make sense. Pretty hard hitting R2 though. Maybe Slash is good here. Oh my god, that was a bad roll.
America.
Not bad.
A curse upon thee.
All right, Romana time. Yeah, we don't really worry about Horn Scent on these runs. Yeah, no poise break there, but yeah, we like. I probably could have got one in phase 1 if I did maybe one more R2. But this isn't really a big poise break weapon, although I say that, and we scripted Elden Beast with this thing easily, so. I don't know. This thing is just overall really good, actually. It's overall quite good. Obviously, you'd rather have something like Unsheath on it, or even just being able to put Cragblade would be insane on this thing, but... Or Bloodflame Blade. That's what I'm thinking, that like... If we do a Nagakiba run, I wonder if it'd just be the same thing, but we are able to put on those good Ashes of War. So it's just better. Once we get high enough faith, I guess I'll... It kind of depends how far we make it, but I'll probably swap over to Howl and Golden Vow. At least Golden Vow, for sure. Golden Vow is a nice upgrade because it lasts just so much longer. Odd boss, who cares? Skip. Well, yeah. I mean, I feel like it'd be different if Letta actually was a boss. Pretty much functions as a boss, but I mean, what that fight would look like on every single run is just me sitting there for 5 minutes doing the rot cheese and then having a scuffed 1v1 with Letta. And I just don't care about that. Like, no one cares about that. So. No one cares. Do I reset if I die on run quest? I do, yeah, if I don't finish the run. In this case, we did finish it, so. Like that, yeah, that's all you do, is just simply rot cheese, and then... I mean, the 1v1 with Letta would probably really suck, but it would pretty much look exactly like what it did when I did the French challenge, right? When I had her invade. When she invaded before the Emir fight, it would look exactly like that. I'd basically just be waiting out jump attacks. I just don't care to do it, to be honest. I kind of feel the same way about Fierce Champs on this run, but... Or when I do all remembrances. But that's an actual boss, and I don't know. That one's a bit more of a dilemma. No, and I don't want to do... I don't want to just kill these champs either like that. So, I don't know. That's why I'm leaving those runs for now. Because I don't know what I want to do yet. What the mistake is I should not have put all Remembrances run requests. I just shouldn't have done it because... I don't even like all Remembrances anyways, really. Because you're adding... The 4 remembrances you're adding are Ancestor Spirit, Estelle, Fortisax. So all of those bosses are pretty much mid or bad. And the one boss that's okay that you add is Plasidusax, I already fight him anyways because I don't fight Rykard. And so yeah, we're literally just adding those. And then you're also adding in Ghost Loretta, which is fine. Like, that's a fine boss. And Fierce Champs. So... Yeah, I don't know why I did all remembrances. But... I think at that point in time when I had the run requests open, I was doing a lot more all remembrances runs. Where's this guy? Refund the price, knock him all Great Rune? I could, I guess. I mean, I could just not do them as well if I wanted. But... I mean, yeah, what I would probably prefer to do is do, a DLC included run where I'm pretty much just going up to consort, something like that. Okay. This fight is so scuffed, man. Dude. Oh. I actually, I don't even know what I did there. I somehow baited that follow-up out. Why do I get hit on this boss? I'm definitely just a little rusty at some of these bosses, dude. Okay, I'm getting killed by this anyways. Not very good. I was expecting this to be better for this boss. But... This is like by far the worst. Well, I haven't gotten to her that many times, but definitely the worst Romana so far. Yeah, I guess she is slash resist. Yeah, she must be. There's no way this would be this bad if she wasn't. I do kind of want to see the hit, because... And I guess I got hit again. Dude, smoked by Romana. I didn't even know that was possible, to be honest. Like, the quick, like, backslash into the slow follow-up. Actually didn't even know that was possible. But maybe it's because I rolled away or something. Interesting. Like, because I think normally she would do the... Normally she would do... Uh-oh. Like a few quick follow-ups after that one, I think. Whoops. I feel like it's kind of weird that she's slash resistant, but she's kind of like an armored bug, sort of. Actually, I thought it'd be the opposite. I thought she'd be weak to slash because she's a bug. But she didn't do the attack I wanted. Yeah, see, this is what I thought she was doing. I mean, it's the same combo, but I guess, she, like, maybe if you roll away, she has that follow-up. Like, this is the same one again. Hmm. Yeah, I got hit to her, yeah. The slash master, dude. Yeah, that's kind of a, I don't know. I guess it's just when I kind of rolled backwards, and maybe that's just what she does if you roll backwards on it. I don't know. This is really unfortunate stun timing. Well, maybe it's still fine. You kind of have to have a lot of range for this boss, because this goddamn phase transition is so annoying. So if you're close to the phase change threshold, you can't initiate it with a melee attack, because then you'll get hit guaranteed. Yeah, I gotta put tape on the monitor, dude. Yeah. That's interesting, dude. I think it's just because I kind of rolled away from her on it. I'm gonna try to do it again, see if I can get it again. Good RNG there. Sorta, because she could have easily, like if she didn't stun there, then that's when you get into trouble. Fuck, that's scuffed, dude. Apparently you can jump over that attack. I think a fast weapon can land a hit there. What was the other run I lost to her? There was one other one. Like my success rate on this boss, on these runs, have been quite fucking bad. I think I'm 1 for 3 now, which is obviously not ideal. Especially like she's not really that tough, but I'm just out of practice, I think, simply. Oops. Yeah, you cannot jump that. Not like that, at least. So weird when she turns the other way on that. Does not look right at all. I can't line that with this, I guess. Yeah, someone was saying you could jump that attack, but I'm not seeing it, dude. I mean, maybe I should be rolling away from that because you don't really want to get that big triple combo anyways. Yeah, I guess I realized, like, when I was... The last run we made it to DLC and I got hit the consort, I think, right? I think I practiced pretty much everyone except for her. Like, maybe I didn't practice consort either, I guess. Or I did, like, one extra fight. But I did Mesmer, I did a bit of Divine Beast. I think I was rolling like too far backwards for that one too, so I wasn't really getting the follow-up I wanted. Yeah, like, I don't even think I knew that that move had a slow follow-up, potentially. Because that's what I got hit by. Like, she did that quick backswipe, and then there's a slower follow-up. And I think I don't know. I don't remember that. Dang, dude. Kind of sucks I got hit to her. But yeah, I should have just done a little bit of practice on her that one DLC run. Surely next time we finish the DLC, or like at least, I mean, I feel like one of these runs we're gonna finish up. I feel like one of these runs will finish up the DLC plus, you know, all the remembrances in it or something. I guess first we got to get the consort run. I forget what was the run that got hit to consort. I can't remember which one that was. Talismans? These are my talismans right now. Probably ideally you would go... I actually don't know. I mean, you'd want to go double multi-hit with this probably, but this is not much worse than that. If at all worse, actually. Oh, is it Bastard Sword? It could have been. It's funny, she hasn't done that follow-up a single time yet. Again, all this time practicing her here. The one that hit me. Yeah, I would probably do Metter, honestly. Like, I think my plan would be... I would go do... So I'd finish Consort. We would go to, like, Bale next, and then... Midra. Bale, Midra. Who else is there? There's not really anyone else, is there, dude? Other than Metter. Oh, Putrescent Knight, I suppose, yeah. I'd probably get smoked on Putrescent Knight, man. My Putrescent Fight Knight is not looking good. Oh yeah, and Sunflower. Yeah, and Gaius. Okay, yeah, I'm forgetting all these bosses, dude. Yeah, so we'd go do all of those bosses, and then... including Metter, and then I think if I finished all of those... then I would go back to the base game, and then just try to do, like, full all remembrances. So do Estelle, Moose, and then Fortis Axe, I guess. I feel like one of these runs will make it that far, but definitely, I think if I was specifically trying to go for a run like that, then I would have a much easier time doing it, and then, like, because then I'd be practiced up on all the bosses and stuff. Yeah, I would do Rykard at the very end, I think, in that case, like, just to do proper all remembrances. Dude, she hasn't done this attack a single time. What if I gotta go in phase 1? What's the problem for Metter? No hit runs. It's just a really boring boss. Because of the way you have to fight phase 2. Phase 2 is garbage on Metter. And the reason is because that laser is basically impossible to dodge. And so I would have to like you have to fight it from super far away, basically. It's kind of boring. Yeah, I think you can dodge it with Raptor. Yeah, that's it. Okay, there's that attack again, but she didn't follow it up. I think that's pretty much the only way to dodge it from close is with Raptor. Now the teleport spell doesn't work anymore. They nerfed the frame. Like it used to be you could instantly go into a dodge. It used to be you could instantly go into a something like Bloodhound Step after using it, but they nerfed that. So now literally nothing else works for dodging that attack other than Raptor of the Mist, which like I've not actually tried, but yeah, that's the only thing that works. And I'm not gonna go get Raptors of the Mist, so what we're gonna do, like if I make it that far, the way to do it is you just have to fight Metter from super far away. You have to fight it from super far away, and then just basically you never get laser, and if you do, then you just have space laser. Vow of the Indomitable doesn't work either. Yeah, you just do the spin strat, yeah. I want to get that attack that hit me, but he's just not doing it. Watch for an hour, never responded to chat. Dang, dude. Horrible streamer. This guy never reads chat. Nah, this Blink Bolt doesn't work either. Like, literally the only thing that works is Raptor. I tested a bunch of stuff for when I did Stranded no-hit all remembrances. And including Blink Bolt. You know what used to work was, I think, is Miriam vanishing into Blink Bolt, I think worked. But yeah, not anymore. I forget when they patched that. Please give me the attack. But this is the kind of like D-Rush I need on this boss though. I did it for Mesmer, did it for, I mean, Divine Beast I'm not feeling so great about still, but yeah, this is AI, yeah. AI only stream. I kind of feel like this boss is the Aldrich of this game. A little bit. Is that a... Whoa. What the fuck was that? Maybe I shouldn't attack during that. Boss is the Aldrich of this game. Like some absolute garbage attack that he's got. I mean, definitely more fun though. But like the positional aspect of it, being critical, the clipping through the walls, like all that stuff, feels very much like Aldrich. Nah, Metter's not though, because there's not really Like, Aldrich, you're not forced to stay away from the boss the whole time. It's actually the opposite. And it's the same here, right? You're forced to eat... Yeah, I'm just like clipping straight to the boss when I attack that. Here, you need to stay in that sweet spot range so that you're not baiting out the instant AoE. It feels very similar. Like a more fun version of Aldrich. Okay, well, I'm not gonna fight her for too much longer, I guess, but I just want to... She hasn't given me that attack sequence one time. Someone finally uncovered that this is an AI stream, and I am actually an AI as well. Someone it took 8 years. Someone's figured it out. That's what I was saying. Like I don't think I've seen that attack combo before, and that's why I got hit by it. I imagine it's a positioning thing, but he's just not doing it. Do I know? I don't know what that is. I don't know who or what that is. Cinema. No idea. What did I just do there? I just didn't roll it? Maybe I rolled early. I mean, surely she'll just never do it. I'm not supposed to attack her. Yeah, and she's just not following it up when she does it either. Fucking annoying ass boss, dude. Yeah, you get her spear, but honestly, it's pretty bad, I think. It's Dutch video maker, fed all stuff to AI, now it runs his channel. That's funny, dude. Like, how though? Like, what does it do? Does it play games or? I mean, I feel like I've heard of some stuff like that before, but maybe not with AI though. What's it do? I did charge R2, and then R1 after stream. That's fine though, isn't it? Wait, you're right. She actually did just do it right when I did that. Is that, wait, I mean, what, is it a positioning thing? But no, she did it there too. Minecraft AI. Responsive chat. I mean, does anyone watch it? It doesn't sound like anyone would watch that, but what do I know? Okay, well, we should probably move on to the next run, especially because, like, this boss is not required in any of the runs we're doing. It just, it does feel bad to get hit here. Yeah, says the AI streamer, yeah. True. That's something an AI streamer would say. See, that's the attack, and she just, I didn't know she could do a slow follow-up after it. It's actually really scary, dude. But I don't know, maybe I'm fighting her in a bad way where I'm baiting out that attack somehow. Yeah, I'm a clanker, dude. AI VTuber? Yeah, that's the one that I've heard of, yeah. And like people donate like fucking hundreds of thousands of, or maybe not 100,000, but like tens of thousands of subs and stuff. Isn't that true? Is that the right one? I think that's the right one. But yeah, could you imagine though, like subbing to an AI stream? And then like a VTuber on top of that. Like an AI VTuber. It's crazy, dude. Nice one. Attack does have a lot of active frames, and I rolled a little early. What's the name of that channel, though? Vettel 987. Well, I don't know.